Welcome back to the Grambling State Dynasty, guys. This week, our Tigers are on the road in Austin, Texas, taking on the 7th-ranked Longhorns in another top 10 matchup. First quarter action, Pierre Jackson finds a huge lane on the left and powers his way to 12 yards. A few plays later, King goes back to the air, hitting Walker on the slant, and he picks up 9 in the first. The Tigers go back to the run game. Jackson goes up the middle for 9 more yards. Next play, King drops back, rolls to his right, and look at this catch by Tim Clark between 4 Longhorns for 23. Then on first, Chris goes back to the air, throws it quick to Paxton, but he gets picked off by Washington in the end zone. Bad pass by number 12. And here come the Longhorns, chance with the play action, and hits Taylor on the outside for 6. Next play, Yancey takes the sweep right, follows his blocks, cuts it back, and picks up 12. A few plays later, Chance drops back and throws it to the outside for Clayton, but he gets tackled short of the first down. Texas forced to punt. Tigers take over, and Jackson finds a huge lane on the left, and he picks up 12 more yards. Next play, King goes back to the air, hitting Antonio Walker on the outside. He spins ahead and picks up 20. Then King with the quick drop, and he connects with Walker again, this time for 17 more. The passing game is picking apart the Longhorns secondary. King hits Paxton on the outside for 19. 2 plays later, King drops back and hits Walker on a slant. He makes a move and fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers lead 7-0. Longhorns offense back on the field. Yancey takes the handoff, finds a nice lane, and gains 12. A few plays later, Chance drops back, has tons of time. Hits Clayton on the outside. He breaks the tackle and gets rocked, but picks up 16. Later in the drive, Mays takes the delay, and he powers his way to 8 yards. A few plays later, Chance goes back to the air. Hits Bowen in the end zone. We're knotted up at 7 apiece. After Tigers 3 and out, Yancey comes out running. He avoids a tackle and picks up 13. Then Yancey gets it again, and look at the lane up the middle. He gets pulled down after a huge gain. Later on 3rd down, Thomas tries to go up the gut, but the G-men stuff him for the loss. Texas set up for the field goal, but the kicker pushes it left. No good. And here come the Tigers. King drops back and throws a rocket to Paxton for 13. Then Jackson takes the handoff, cuts back, and picks up 10 more yards. Next play, PJ gets it again, weaves through traffic, takes a big hit, but gets 10. Then King goes back to the air, hitting Paxton on the outside. The speedster turns upfield and gets pulled down at the 2. Then Pierre Jackson would punch it in. Touchdown, Grambling! GSU set up to go for the extra point, but Davis pushes it right. No good. Tigers leads only 6. The Longhorns run game continues to gash the Tigers. Yancey gets another big run, this time for 15. But the G-men finally get to him. They gang tackle him on this play for a 4-yard loss. Texas faces a 3rd and long. Chase drops back, loads up, and he's going deep. But Bowen drops an easy touchdown. Texas forced to punt. GSU takes over, and King comes out throwing, hitting Walker between the corner and safety for 16. Later in the drive, Jackson hits the hole up the middle, makes a cut, and picks up 12. King continues to pick apart the Longhorn secondary, hitting Smith on the slant for 13. Then the senior QB links up with Smith again, this time for 12, and it's 1st and goal. A few plays later, Easley walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! GSU would go for 2 and go up 14. But Texas keeps fighting. Chance decides to take off. He fakes out west, runs over Haley, turns on the Jets, and picks up 32. 2 plays later, Chance drops back, and he's going deep. He hits Murray in stride, wide open, and he walks into the end zone. Tigers lead down to 7. And that was sent us to the half. Great game so far. GSU up 21-14. Let's see if the Tigers can pull away in the second half. And the Longhorns would come out running in the 3rd. Yancey goes up the gut and bowls his way to 14. But on 3rd down and short, Yancey tries to go up the middle, but the G-men shut him down. Texas lined up to punt, but it's a fake. Spark tries to go to the outside, but he gets knocked down by Benson. Turnover on downs. Great play by the corner. And the Tigers look to capitalize. Jackson bounces it to the outside, cuts upfield, and gains 9. Later in the drive, King shows off his touch, throwing it over the linebacker to Paxton for 18. Then PJ continues to run hard, hitting the hole up the middle for 8 more. Then on 3rd and short, Jackson finds the lane on the left, and he gets his second end zone visit on the day. Touchdown, Grambling. Tigers up 2 scores. After a Longhorns 3-and-out, King drops back and hits Walker on the slant. He spins and gets the first. Next play, King goes back to the air. He rolls right, sets his feet, and lobs it to Paxton downfield, and he picks up 24. 3 plays later, Easley punches it in for his second touchdown on the day. Touchdown, Grambling. Tigers up 21. Texas looks to get things going. Chance tries to set up the screen, but Eric Rogers jumps the route and picks him off, and he is gone. The Roadrunner does it again. Touchdown, Grambling. The Longhorns down big. Chance drops back and hits Clayton on a slant for 13. The Chance shows off his wheels again, escaping right, cutting upfield, and powering his way to 12. A few plays later, Chance goes back to the air, threads the needle to Murray for 14. Then the QB with the deep drop, and he hits Murray again on the slant, this time for 18 more yards. A few plays later, Chance drops back, decides to take off, and walks into the end zone. Tigers up 21. After a great return by Rogers, King drops back, tries to hit Walker, but Merrick picks him off. That's 3 INTs for the senior on the day. But their drive would stall. Tigers get it back. Jackson takes the handoff, finds a hole up the middle, and picks up another 17. Next play, King drops back and hits Antonio Walker on the slant. Touchdown, Grambling. Lead back up to 28, and that would do it. Tigers continue their winning ways, winning 56-28. Chris King finished with 356 yards, 3 touchdowns, but he had 4 INTs. Jackson carried the rock 23 times for 161 yards and 2 scores, and easily chipped in with 2 touchdowns as well. Walker had 10 grabs for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Jordan Paxton had 8 catches for 130 yards. On defense, Travis Haley had a sack, and big shout out to Eric Rogers, he had a pick 6. Next up for our Tigers are the 5-1 Penn State Nittany Lions. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new. And coming up here in the Tigers Den podcast, we welcome the newest members to the recruiting class and get ready for Penn State. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.